Hi everyone, this is Amsterdam Comic Geek and welcome to another video. Recently I started reading a lot of old Incredible Hulk comics and especially comics from the 1970s by Len Wein and artist Sal Buscema. Now Sal Buscema is my favorite Hulk artist of all time. He did this series for about 10 years because he liked the Hulk so much, and he only stopped doing it because writer Bill Mantlo and Sal got into a bit of an argument because Mantlo was dictating what Sal should draw in his scripts, and Sal didn't like that, so that's why he stopped doing the Hulk. But for me, the way he draws the Hulk is the way the Hulk should look. A big brutish guy, big muscles, monster-like, and yet very human. Because what makes Sal Buscema such a great artist is not just his sense of storytelling, but the way he makes the characters act on the page. Now Sal Buscema is an amateur actor, and maybe that helps with drawing the characters. And I want to show you a couple of panels from this great book, Heart of the Atom, which is a collection of stories concerning the Hulk and Jarella, his love interest Jarella. And look at this panel. The couple has just been reunited, and look at the body language of the Hulk here. He's almost like a shy young guy, as you can see. He's shy, and then he grabs some flowers for her. And then they start to make out. The body language in this panel is very good, and it shows another side of the Hulk, his human side, his loving side. What I like about Jarella is that she's not only in love with the Hulk, but also with Bruce Banner. So she accepts the whole package. She loves Banner and the Hulk, which is quite extraordinary. But of course, the romance doesn't last long, since this is a Hulk comic. So when the Hulk is fighting the Crypto Man, a wall gets damaged and Jarella is saving a kid from getting covered by the stones and gets hit herself. She gets covered by the debris. Pretty much like Captain Stacy did in The Amazing Spider-Man. She's mortally wounded and even Doc Samson isn't able to save her. Which leaves the Hulk to deal with Jarella dying. But Big Goliath doesn't accept that. And he goes to New York to ask his buddy Doctor Strange for help. He hopes the Sorcerer Supreme is able to save her life. And the good doctor does try. However, it's too late. It's up to the good doctor to tell the terrible news to the Incredible Hulk. And that's when Sal Buscema shows us again what a great artist he is. By showing the expressions on the Hulk face. Of course, he's enraged because he has to accept that his big love is gone. As Len Wein writes, for a time Doctor Strange's sanctum sanctorum trembles before the mindless onslaught of the Jade Behemoth's blind, unreasoning rage. Then, as swiftly as it began, the man-brute fury passes. The catharsis of the monster is abruptly over. And all that remains is a lost and lonely child. Look at these expressions. I think it's such a good job Sal Buscema did here. It's a bit cartoony and the expressions are big, but then again this is the Hulk, and yet he put so much emotion in these lines and in the Hulk's expressions. It's very impressive. Also, the Hulk being unable to do anything about the situation, and he has to accept it. And that's what we see in his face here. After the blind rage and then the grief comes acceptance. before he leaves his fellow defenders alone. So, I think this shows what a great artist Sal Buscema has always been, because these stories are from way back when. So, he's good at the action sequences, but he's also great at the little moments. As far as you can call moments with the Hulk little, because he's such a big, brutish kind of guy. I really enjoy reading these old stories and looking at the art that's been made more than 40 years ago and still as vibrant and great as it was back then. Well, anyway, that's what I wanted to show you today. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll get back to reading my Hulk comics, and I'll catch you guys at the next one. Cheers!